Hello guys, how are you all doing? I'm just making a quick update. Here's a risk disclaimer. You can pause the video and read. So just before I made a video, but I didn't have a complete information yet. But now look at this. I think we have a confirmed indicators that we might go lower. I mean, the indicators are telling me this according to my strategy that I'm using top dog trading. Because before in previous video you couldn't see this. Let's go to daily. So the daily just closed. I mean to GM. I'm in Dublin, so that's a Dublin time zone. Um, Same as London. So yeah, now we have this confirmed. So we have this angling down. K and D. We have crossover. We have it both angling down, which means that this might be a cycle high. So that this might have been high. Of course, we don't know. This might turn around, but it definitely indicates that it wants to go lower. So we have it's not it's hard to call this divergent, as I said before, because we didn't go completely to the top, but it kind of wants to look a little bit divergent or converge. You could actually call it convergent. It doesn't matter in this case really. Okay, let's call it convergent, so we'll be exact on it. Um, yeah, and if I see this as a wedge, I see this as a rising wedge, and then we had a actually looking this price and it just flushed down so fast, so fast. Because I was looking to maybe that it will bounce from 15 EMA from here. So like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it first to bounce off and then I'm gonna short, but it just sliced through. So I was like, just push the trigger, market execution, just sold it straight away aggressively, because like I've been preparing for this trade for, if you've been following me, my 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 profile, my YouTube. I've been preparing for this for quite some time. So yeah, I just pushed the trigger there because, like, yeah, you can watch the previous video. I explained all the reasons why, but really to recap, all these divergences, right? So we have a lower low on MACD, while we have a higher low on price. There's one. I'll put this all away. So first, and if we have double divergent, that's a really strong indicator, especially now that we have it confirmed. So this in relation to this, and momentum leads price. They were saying that momentum leads price. So you see here higher high on price, but a lower high on MACD. So yeah, I just shorted it. And on top of that, if you saw that little trend line or even a wedge, I'm moving really fast with this video because I want you to catch this. If it does, this does make sense to you, you can follow this logic. If it doesn't make sense, it's fine as well. But yeah, I think we broke this kind of trend line. I think we're going lower, way lower basically. And here is the same thing. You see divergence here on MACD. It's just a different time frame. Yeah, but that's basically all my reasoning for that. So I'll take my first take profit on 50 MA here, because I have 3 charts and they all align. So as I said previous, this is eagle eye trading, and it happens really rare. This is a rare setup, but it happened now. So momentum is down. I'll write everything. 5 energies. I'm trying to rush now. Okay, so 5. We can actually add the 6th energy, the volume bar. So 50 MA down on daily, and this is a second retrace according to my count, top dog trading count. And then we have like fragments, fractals. So just all 3 different all three different charts kind of showing the same thing. So daily, 8 hour, 60 minutes. They all kind of had their cycle high here, all at cycle highs, right? And then we had, what else? So we had momentum. So this is MACD, divergence, and this is actually double divergence because the lows and highs, which is also rare. So 2x divergent. So we have that covered. We have momentum. We have cycle highs. So fractal, like this is actually two energies in one because we are covering cycle highs. So fractals just means that you have everything aligned, but then cycle highs, cycles. I'll type it again anyhow. Cycles, and yeah, what else do we have? So we have MACD covered, we have stochastic covered, we have 50 MA covered, we have fractals covered. So yeah, let's look at the volume. But the volume is actually already kind of taken into consideration with MACD, but you can see it dropping, yeah. There you go. Look at this, volume going down. And another really interesting thing, right? I was just watching this video from this guy. Wow, he's, I really like his technical analysis, I have to say. Sure, how do I find that? If I go to history, maybe you'll see something bad in my history. Just kidding. Here you go. It's all
What's
crypto.
up, guys?
So this guy, okay, and this guy, you can check him out, CoinMaster, really good videos. Highly recommend. But he pointed out this thing. Look at you can look at application Coinbase. So look at how the popularity of this was interesting. This is kind of like fundamentals in a sense. So look how the popularity is falling down. And he's like what he's saying was so what was it, 6th of February? Yeah, because actually my son was born on 6th of February, so and the same day we had a low. So it was 6th of February we had the low, and then we started to pick up on price. Now this was his idea, I have to say that. So 6th of February we had this low, and then we kind of started moving up. But the thing is, on Coinbase, popularity is actually going down. So he's arguing that basically, his argument actually is that so the money that is raising this up, it's not new users, it's not fresh money coming into the market. But then I made a little bit more research, so let's look at Bitfinex actually. Because actually Bitfinex lately has the biggest volume, right? And let's see how it ranks. But you can see that it's actually starting to go higher. This is since 1st of March. But then I was thinking, look, maybe this is a conspiracy theory, but for the big investors are going to Bitfinex because they can short there. I mean, it could be very well be the case, but it's just something that I'm playing around with. It's not something that I would really know much about, but it was just an interesting thing because I'm always like thinking about finding new ways to improve my game, and I was wondering what are the fundamentals in cryptocurrency, right? So that's one cool thing to look at, how the applications are popular and whatnot, right? So that was one thing. Yeah, that was that. I can't help but think that I forgot here something. One energy. Okay, sometimes I'm also looking for for reversal patterns. Also on stochastic, I haven't looked into that. So let's see. Yeah, we can say that we have a little bit of reversal pattern here on K and D, which again makes it more likely that this was a cycle high, so that this was a high and that we're not going higher. Because look, this according to price, right? So price went higher, but K and D both are divergent, so that's another indicator that this was already a cycle high. All right, and oh yeah, of course, I'm missing support and resistance. That's the key. Yeah, because I said 5 energy cells, support and resistance, and we'll look into that. Is it resistance? So let's see. Of course, we have resistance area here. So previous swing high. So yeah, all 5 energies are aligned, if you ask me. So I'm really happy with my trade. I mean, I just shorted, and yeah, I'll just write the trade. My targets, as I said, first target is here. This will be my first target. Around here, that's my first target. But the cool thing about this trade is that you're entering on a shorter time frame here, but your take profit is actually the majority of your actually like this 50% of your take profit is also on shorter time frame. So here 50%, I'll take 50% here. Of course, if the trade goes my way, it could go the other way and I'll be stopped out there. I have my stop loss just above here. So this is my stop loss. This is my first take profit. And then for the rest, I will actually go to the daily. And yeah, actually, as I said, I am a big fan of monitoring the price action. I'm not setting targets too specifically, but kind of like this as a second target. So 50 MA on daily, and then I will just leave the rest to go, just to go, you know, below. Basically, this was my anticipation that we're gonna go below 6,000. So I'm just gonna leave that to run if it goes my way, of course. So yeah, I take 50% of the profit on the first one. So up here 50% and then 25 here, and then I'll just leave 25 to run. So that's my plan. That's my trade. I'm actually already in the trade, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if I was right, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. So, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer for sure. So yeah, stop loss, take profit 1, and take profit 3 all the way down. Right. Good night to you all.